Did you say Oklahoma? Oklahoma and Texas are joining us. I got to play Alabama, Georgia, and those two? Oh, great, and along with the others.
That was Hugh Freeze. I'm Max Cohan, and he's Trevor Denton. Hello from Dallas, where SEC Media Days are in the books. We've heard from 16 teams, and today the final day where the Tigers took the mic.
Yeah, that's right. Hugh Freeze there, what you just heard of. He's like a lot of us right now, amazed that we're adding Texas and Oklahoma into this already stacked conference, and it's really going to be fascinating to see how the Auburn Tigers fit into that equation.
Right, as you might remember, during their first year under Hugh Freeze, they went 6-7. There were plenty of bumps in the road, including embarrassing losses to New Mexico State and then Maryland in the Music City Bowl.
But it wasn't all bad for the Tigers, as they hung very tough with the likes of Ole Miss, Georgia, and Alabama. Now the challenge is trying to find consistency in year 2 of the Freeze era.
I need to figure out how to be more consistent in the motivation for all 12 games. But we played really well in the Georgia and Alabama game this past year with and we're right there with chances to win those games, and that gave me more confidence that Auburn can return to being Auburn. Look, there's only 6 schools, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure since 2010 that have won a national championship and have played for one. Only 6. And I get to coach at one of those 6. And that is the belief of our fans that should have. That's the belief of our administration should have, and the way they support our program financially and everything else that they do for us. That is certainly the view our players should have, and we want recruits to see it that way. We're very blessed, but we need to get the roster right, and I need to make improvements where I need to with our staff so that we're more consistent in all games, not just the underdog role.
All right, so Freeze fully believes that Auburn can go back to being a force to be reckoned with. Now, one of their biggest weapons this year happens to be one of their smallest players, the foot from Fort Wayne, Alex McPherson, a Lou Groza semifinalist last year, setting a school record with 19 straight successful field goal attempts.
Yeah, last year McPherson made every single kick he took, and he can drill them from deep with a 53-yarder last season. Now, he's virtually guaranteeing the Tigers points if they can get across midfield, but some health issues have limited him this summer, and Coach Freeze is hoping that he's good to go in late August.
Most accurate kicker I've ever been around. Amazing that he has the strength for the size body he has. It's like some of these golfers that play that they're 120 pounds or 30 pounds, and I think I'm gonna blow it by those guys, and they're 50 yards ahead of me, and what we need Alex to get healthy. He's battling right now an intestinal issue, and hopefully when we get the right advice from the doctors on that get him settled, because he's a weapon for sure. On the other hand, we're thankful we have a great backup too in Towns, but we sure hope Alex, he is so cool and consistent, hope he's ready to go.
So media days may be over, but our coverage is not.
Yeah, that's right. At 10, we'll hear from a couple of the Auburn players that Hugh Freeze brought along with him to Dallas.
All right, for Trevor Denton, I'm Max Cohan reporting live in Dallas with coverage you can count on.